I nearly fell off the stool.
That would have been a good start to the day.
That's it on.
It's on.
Do you want me just to turn it round?
No, I'll get over there.
You're right in the way, young lady. Come on, my love.
Come on, out.
I think we maybe actually need to, if we bring this in a wee bit.
Have you got a telephone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it there. Look. There we go.
There we go, is right. Okay.
Spotlight.
Pointy thing.
Oh, God. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
It's just taking a minute
Yeah,
to load.
that'll be fine, no worries.
Once it goes on.
I know, it does take a while.
I don't know why.
Put the glasses on so you can...
I think it's just...
Okay, that's Janine.
Oh.
Michael, is that
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, there's nothing for you. It's all Janine and Mike.
That's terrible.
Oh.
Couple met warrant for special town meeting. Oh,
Oh,
God, don't I love them.
They're the
That'll
best.
give me something to watch overnight.
So much fun.
Well, I've been all worried all afternoon about this
Yes.
no
Fridge.
speaker of the house.
Oh, yes.
That's another
Another trial and tribulation.
another thing for me to worry about.
Yes.
There it goes.
Maybe you should just volunteer for it on a part-time basis.
There you go. Well, that's what I heard somebody say, well, why don't we nominate somebody for 30 days?
Yeah, oh, nice.
Well, just nominate somebody and fire them and start again, you know? What the hell? At any rate. What? Oh, I know what this is.
That's because you got your hand in the envelope. What? Okay, well, we have a guessing contest.
Sure, go ahead. You never get it.
No, I'm not this is not the most exciting, honestly. Right, I'm taking that off in case it says on the bag.
It doesn't.
Da, 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 da. It does have, if this helps anyone, a little arrow right
Oh, you better
here.
be careful about reading it. It could be funny.
Oh, oh.
What did it say?
It just has an arrow on this side here.
Right.
Oh, is it that?
You know what it's for?
I know it's a knob for something.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a knob.
It's for the bidet.
You're joking! Oh.
Because it's slippery.
Oh, right.
So I wrote to them and I said, I need a new twist.
Oh.
And this is what they sent me.
Now, I don't want you writing about that in the Daily Doggy, because the last time you wrote about that company, we had problems.
What problems did we have?
It went to that dodgy website.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it was naughty. Okay.
It was naughty.
Let's put that someplace where I can find it.
Yes.
Where are we going to put that? Over on my keyboard.
Yeah, where somebody can't eat it.
No.
And then there's a box behind you.
Oh, yes.
I think I know what's in the box, too.
Right.
I think that's also mine.
Oh.
There you
I think
go.
you have your pointy back again.
Yeah, I'll give you slicey. Slice and point.
Nick had a piece of mail from Amazon in the hut.
Oh,
It
did
was
he?
I don't know if it was Amazon. It was a small thing. Maybe it wasn't Amazon.
Well, the best thing that happened all day was Wanda finally found Janine.
I know.
Oh, my word. She was so happy.
And so was Janine, because she made me take a picture of her.
Was she?
Yeah.
Here, look at that.
Oh.
Hey, Mark.
Oh. Excellent.
Yes.
What a good idea that is.
And there's the box. The box is good for sending away whatever.
Oh, yes.
Put that back in
So
because we need that
we need
too.
to store that box.
Oh,
That
okay.
could go into the overflow room.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
You know why? Because I showed you those clips.
Yes,
I
exactly.
thought these might help.
Yes. And be less messy than spraying it on.
That's true.
One can only hope.
Okay.
There's. I wonder if this is this. It is working, isn't it? Oh my golly gosh.
Oh!
Sorry.
Don't do that. No, we need that.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Oh,
that
we
was
need
for
that to
sending
pass
stuff
for
away.
packing.
Carly.
Oh, we got two.
Honestly.
We got two left. I'll put it
Okay.
back.
Oh,
All right,
my
we
goodness.
saved two.
Oh,
We saved two.
can't believe you did that.
Mine's another.
So you had a busy day.
I did. I did. Most of it just sitting watching TV run around, but I got a lot of writing done and stuff like that.
Your memoir.
Memoir, right?
And you went to.
And you had a good morning out.
Huh?
You had a good morning out with donkeys.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
go as
that
well?
was perfect.
Yeah.
That went perfectly.
Yeah, it was good.
It really was spectacular. She held the rope very loose, like he wasn't even on it, and the male followed
Jasper.
the girl.
Jasper.
Yeah. So we took the rope off him entirely. His collar was. We must have some nice looking halters somewhere.
I was trying to look for.
We have 35 halters, I think, for middies, don't we?
We do.
And I just grabbed. It was one.
We had
little-
so many halters. I hung them up in the barn. They took the whole stall.
We do have.
I'll
we
find
have,
them today. I'll
just-
look.
Why don't we find some good looking ones?
Tonight I'll go over and look some
That would
better
be.
Yeah.
ones.
But you know what else? We made a lot of decisions. You want to hear about the decisions?
Oh, yes.
Yes, hear about the decisions. I thought one thing we should have is a towel over their back, like a saddlecloth.
Mhm.
So if they're going to shit, you grab the towel.
Oh yeah.
You got it. But
Would you like it in a nice gold color?
I certainly would.
I know.
I would, yes.
Yeah.
I kid you not. And there was a discussion about, well, we thought of a bath mat.
Uh-huh.
But you can't crumble it and catch anything quickly
No.
with a bath mat.
No.
But you don't want a very thin towel either because
No,
you could have
so-
so it's very delicate. I think probably an expensive hand towel may be what we need. A thick
Mhm.
hand towel.
Gold colored, obviously.
Either gold
Yeah.
or purple.
Yep.
Purple might show up a little better.
Yep.
Depends on what color halter we have. If we have a halter, that's you know.
They're orange and blue.
Oh, geez.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a washout right there, isn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, she did not go to the bath. She started to go to the bathroom as she went out the door.
Oh, superstar,
And
Miss Carly.
Superstar. And I did not realize that the male with us was known for having diarrhea.
Oh yes. He's
Well, he didn't do anything.
no. Maybe it's stage fright.
Well, the other thing is, you really, when you have donkeys like that, one has to be in the front and somebody has to be hanging around the rear. And the way we used to do it was I had a stainless steel bucket, and we had carrots with the green stuff at the top. And if you're going to go, you just dump the carrots and catch it. And Janine was super at that. And all through college, she did that. And she is the one that says you really need somebody at the rear end of them.
Yeah.
She's offered to go, I think, tomorrow.
She's going with you tomorrow.
She is going with
Yes.
us tomorrow. There we are.
And you know, I think Jasper, I think he has that upset stomach when you're asking him to exercise. I think when he thinks he's just standing around, he's like, this is okay. I think it's I've got to run and jump things, he gets upset.
Oh, no, you just stand there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah.
He just stood there in the middle, just like a donkey that's scared.
yeah.
You know,
He's a nice donkey.
he's a nice donkey.
He is. And she's lovely.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
like,
very
Miss
good.
Harley
She's-
Barley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She let everyone give her a good
Yeah.
pat on the head and everything.
She's very sweet.
yeah. And the whole time I had
The dogs.
Waffles here, whatever his name is, Larky, and Sizzle were loose. And so was Wanda. And Jiminy was with me. So we had, it was hysterical.
You
And
just need the
people
chicken
were
in the
thrilled.
mix.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get pictures, but they said they got pictures. We're going to send them into the newspaper, which is what the newspaper requested,
Yeah.
rather than send somebody out, which is too bad. But at any rate,
That's been really super. And
Yeah.
they're quite happy in that wee trailer,
oh yeah,
in their dinky donkey trailer.
Yeah, they were
You
good.
know,
It just took like
we ought to have a hay, and then when you put them in, you take a handful of and you throw it, and they'll pick it out of the hay, and it gives them something to do.
Yeah, I'll grab a bucket tonight of like a jar.
And there is a jar someplace already
Yeah, I have
done.
Just
I
throw
saw
in.
it, it's full, and I thought, Christ, we don't need all that. But if that's our supply, so that every time you put them in, you just, throw out one handful.
Oh, and then it becomes a super experience going on the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
right.
very good about getting on.
They were pretty
Took a
good
while.
anyway.
Yeah.
But that, you want to encourage that, because
Yeah.
to get someplace and can't get them back on,
Yeah.
that's a bad thing.
They're very well behaved donkeys.
Yeah, I see that.
They're the ones we send out with anybody who's new to donkeys.
Yeah.
Or anyone we don't like in case Jasper poops.
Yeah.
Now I'm having to think who I sent out with Jasper. No, they're really nice.
Whenever
donkeys.
you handle an animal, you're training it.
Yeah.
People don't understand that sometimes.
Yeah.
Walk around with a leash, strangling the poor animal,
Yeah.
And then you wonder why they don't want the leash on.
That's right.
They hold hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how are you making out with your chicken? Have you started any?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm working. I gotta work. I'm gonna do some more things with her tonight.
The keyboard.
Yeah, the keyboard. I will try to work on little things with that.
Well, you don't want to start the keyboard. You want to start getting her to peck at one piece of corn, or one piece of food.
Food. Maybe I'll start with that on the floor. On the.
You don't need a whole. You
Just
want
a
one piece, and
piece
you
to
want her to
peck.
peck that one thing.
Okay, so I'll start doing that.
See,
tonight.
so
every night
if
I'll
you
make
want
her
to
peck.
oh,
Yeah, that's super. And then, did you go anywhere on the way home? Did you go for
Meredith.
snacks?
Meredith.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we went over to. We had to deliver hay over to Olaf's and get some food.
Mm-hmm.
First time now here's another thing. First time in my ever life I've had split pea soup. It always sounds so horrible. I never had it, but she bought some, so I drank it.
It's lovely.
But it was too full, and I spilled some down the front of me,
It doesn't
looking
look
like the
good.
old lady. So I thought, well, I was driving, so I was sitting there waiting for Janine actually. So I spilled out I don't think an eighth of a cup, not much at all, just a few bubbles out there, just to get it lower so I wouldn't spill it all over me. Those two dogs in the barn smelled that. From in the barn, they came over, and the two of them got in the dirt looking for that. I was 150 feet away? Did the scent of that split pea soup went that far?
Was it split pea and ham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ham.
It's nice. It's really good soup.
it is good soup.
Yeah.
Never had that before, but
Yeah.
boy, do the dogs like it.
Excellent. Well, let's
But at that distance.
hope the peas don't cause any problems in the air department.
She had
Right.
the gingerbread.
What gingerbread?
The gingerbread house
She went
we
to the
went to.
gingerbread
Yes.
house and she had a gingerbread
the
muffin.
gingerbread
No.
house? It's just off 128, right in Wakefield, right at the head of the lake.
Right.
It's a gingerbread house, and they make gingerbread houses all at Christmas time and things. But they have marvelous gingerbread cupcakes and stuff.
Oh, is it sticky?
They're very good.
Ooh.
They're all kinds of stuff.
Ooh,
They're homemade.
They're very good.
that sounds all right.
It is. Well, the other thing of Wakefield that we had to let go because Judy had booked the job at 10 o'clock. She should have booked it at 11 because at 12 o'clock, that world's greatest ice cream
Oh,
thing is opened. And I have never had better ice cream than this Melitharb.
Really?
It's right at the Four Corners in Wakefield.
Uh-huh.
They make their own. They have a big bowl of whipped cream, freshly whipped cream, always sitting there with a great spoon in it. Whoosh,
Wow.
whipped cream, and it's good ice cream.
and whipped cream.
It's sweet cream ice cream. It's the living end.
Wow, I've
It
never
really is.
heard
I've
of
never
that.
I
been there either.
wanted to go there, but see, we got out of this place. It was 11 o'clock. It only opened at 12. So I now told Judy, when she books a job in Wakefield, we're booking it at 11 so that when we get out, we can go to the ice cream store. And the people there gave us $30,
Oh,
which was very nice, which we immediately spent on coffee and muffins.
excellent.
So we had a good day.
That was really nice.
We had a good day.
It was an interesting day. I noticed you parked your trailer really well.
Oh, you didn't like that?
I know, it's a good parking job.
It's a bit like off-roading.
Well, I came from the wrong direction. I mean, if I come from the street,
Yeah.
I can pull in better. But
Yeah.
coming up the other way, there's a post.
Oh, I know.
You can't make the corner. Yeah. No, that's the brakes. You can get by it though, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just go over the. Yeah, you just
Over
go
the grass.
Yeah, just a wee. Well, it's not even the grass. You just go over. The gravel at the side, so it's fine. It's not doing any
Do
damage.
you know what's in that gravel at the very edge there?
If you're going to tell me something dead, I don't need to know.
No.
No.
There is a pipe that carries a wire.
What is
You've
that?
seen it. It's got a wire in it, and I've forgotten where it goes to.
Does it go to the light?
No, it comes, I think, here, or else to the laundry building before it was. See, the laundry building used to be my magazine delivery shed, and it didn't really have electricity in it. So I think that may be the wire. You don't want to dig. You don't want to dig holes around here. To,
No.
No, the wire that goes to the light out there. We had a chicken coop that was between the tent and the gate, right in that area, and I had wire to that. So there's a wire that comes out of the cellar, across under the hot top, and down into that. You know, I'm sorry, down through that pasture, that number one kennel in there.
Yeah.
It's underground there, about 6 inches, and down there, and it goes. That's what's lighting that light down there, because you turn the lights on and off under the sink in the kitchen. Why don't you understand this?
In that kitchen.
Uh,
Is it like that blip? Maybe that's why that driveway light's not working.
It is.
Is it?
That's how you turn them on and off. It's under the one works the garbage disposal, and the other one is the lights.
Oh, I think I switched the light off.
Ah!
I couldn't understand why, because I sometimes go down and check the animals when it's dark, and I've had to use my torch, and I think, this light's normally here somewhere.
No, you don't.
Oh, well.
It faces the pond. So
Yes.
it doesn't light up this area too much.
Oh,
You turn the light bulbs around, it would.
yeah.
Or put more in, whatever. It's got, 20 watts down there, so.
Or take a splice off it.
Yeah, there you go.
We can have both sides.
Hey, your husband can do that. He does that, I'm
I
told.
know, he's very annoying. If a wire stands still long enough, he's done
He's
something
on it.
with it.
That's funny.
That's why he's been. He'll be so
The
excited.
wire that goes across through the living room there, the white wire,
Mm-hmm.
that was a computer wire for my IBM machine.
Mm-hmm. We took it down.
You don't need it anymore. The machine was in the corner of the overflow room.
Oh, so it went all the way back to there.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, the machine's not there either. You'll be glad to hear.
Oh, good.
Well, not that we're aware of.
It was a great big black thing. It's
No,
probably in
definitely.
building 25.
It's definitely not.
It has discs this big.
Uh,
Not even this big.
No.
Wow.
was it like tape on the discs? Was it the?
No, not tape on a disc. No, it was a great big disc.
Oh my god.
8-inch disc.
No, not got them.
That's
That's
been a long time ago. That was when I was in the magazine. That's the magazine. There are 4,500 variety stores listed on that. Actually,
Oh my gosh.
my husband's whole medical bit's on that too.
Wow.
I wonder where that is.
I wonder it is. You had somebody else to run it. I programmed it.
Ah,
You turn it on, it's black. You gotta tell it what to do.
do.
Huh.
Yeah.
I remember IBMs from school.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember it back when it was cards. Speaking Fortran,
No, I don't remember that.
great big decks of packs of cards like this big.
Oh gosh.
Fortran, and you had to wear slippers and hair cover.
In case you upset the machine
Yeah,
and put something
the
in
machine
dirty.
was the size of this building,
Yeah.
and at MIT.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were tracking satellites from Smithsonian, we used the MIT machine and run back and forth through these great boxes.
I can imagine you messed up the
Oh,
MIT
God.
machine. You'd have been in big
Yes.
trouble. That would not have been very popular.
The first program I ever wrote, we were supposed to print our name at the top of the page.
Mm-hmm.
I printed my name, I think it was 400 times.
Oh.
By mistake, I just, had the wrong code in. But I'll tell you another thing about the wrong code. When I worked at the Wanad, and computers were new, somebody had sold them this system to do their billing.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought it. They paid a lot of money for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was screwed up billing. They couldn't figure out what the problem was because the billing came out January, October, November, December, February.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody had the code that said this is a letter and not a number. So it was 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then 2.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't know a thing about that. So I figured, I can fix this, So here's the, they spent thousands on this program. I took it home overnight. I found the code, changed it, went back with it. They thought I was a genius. I had 2 episodes of being a genius, and the rest of the time it was pretty hairy. The other one was the the total at the bottom was wrong
Uh-huh.
on this great big fancy report that somebody made, because the magazine wholesaled for 86 cents,
Mm-hmm.
and the total at the bottom was an odd number,
Oh,
so it couldn't
could
possibly
be it.
be right. So there again, I said, I don't know what's the matter with it, but it's wrong. Because I was in blue jeans, and here's this guy in the jacket, and these boots are shot.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a briefcase, and I had a card in my back pocket. I had everything I needed to have on that one card.
Uh-huh.
There's things like if you bill, like Cumberland, there are hundreds of stores in
Yeah.
Cumberland. If you bill them all, and it counts it for you, then every one of them should have a 4 for the month,
Mm-hmm.
or a 5 for the month.
Mm-hmm.
If it's got a 3, that one got missed.
Mm-hmm.
So all I had to do was look down.
Right.
I had things like that set up all through the whole program. So I just had to, and I could tell. I didn't have to go through to see whether
Yeah, it's missing.
No, I didn't have to do that.
I bet you some people would spend hours doing that.
Oh yeah,
Days.
they were up to that point till I came along and said, "Don't do that. There's an easy way. Let the machine do it."
Excellent.
It worked.
Well,
I did their billing for years, and I predicted their sales, their future sales, a week ahead, so that we could cut the print.
mm-hmm.
And then I could, by tracking a year ago, or 2 years ago, maybe, the different routes. I mean, there were a couple hundred routes.
And what affected it to make the different numbers?
Yeah, I could predict, like July 4th,
Yeah.
So why print the same number all year long?
Yeah.
And that was a new thing to them. Somewhere on this property there is a place where Linda, who worked for me at that point, another Linda, counted the pennies, and we never sent the pennies in, but she counted them. So there's this long list of penny. That's a whole. It's framed in pencil. With Linda counting pennies.
Oh my
That
goodness.
must have been long.
It was
It was the pennies.
Two of us worked back to back in that overflow room.
Uh-huh.
We ran the magazine from there.
Goodness.
Oh, it was lively. It's been a lively place.
Yeah. Goodness.
It's been a lively place.
Well, it's still quite a lively place.
That's true.
Yeah. Getting even more lively.
By the moment.
Yeah.
You read today's Daily Doggy?
I did. Oh, am I going to get a question and answer session because it was this morning? I might not remember by now.
That's true. Well, pushing people in a wheelchair.
Yes, that's actually
a
a
good
really
idea.
nice concept.
And you could
isn't it?
set it up at the Topsfield Fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
You could try it out. If it worked, then go around Meredith.
Yeah.
That loop that everybody walks.
Yeah.
I bet I passed 20 people.
Yep, and it's the same people
All
day
the
in,
time.
day out.
If I stood up, if we made a brochure, and I sat somewhere
You couldn't write it in your
at the river,
article.
that's true. I could start it there.
Uh-huh.
I could sit there at the river.
Uh-huh.
No, I couldn't. They go round differently. They turn the corner up further. I don't want to sit outside
No.
Meredith.
No. You can go down. You know where they launch the kayaks? Down on the river and the bridge. You know this sledding
Right,
hill
but is that where they turn
Yeah.
the corner?
that past
Okay.
that towards
Okay,
the
so
walk.
I could do that there then.
Yeah.
On the river.
Yeah, because you see, I used to walk that with Enzel when I
Really?
was training him.
You did?
And it was 3.5 miles. I could do a 3.5 mile loop with him.
It's right. It's basically
Yep.
around Meredith, right?
Yep. And it takes you out at Trinity Church, and then you go down River Road.
Yes, right.
But
you can't go wrong. You just keep.
Well, you can get tired if you go the wrong way, but you do come back round.
Yeah.
And there's.
Well, it's the same people. If we
Uh-huh.
could just tie in a few wheelchair people, I'll go down and be a wheelchair people.
Not in that wheelchair that we used in
No,
Charles,
I didn't-
because that would put everyone off. That was a bit heavy duty.
It wasn't a wheelchair.
Yeah, exactly.
It was there was no place to put my feet except way up.
Yeah.
I made it.
No, but that, but apart from the Meredith Hill,
Yes.
it's pretty flat, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that part.
Or the hill outside Meredith, if you come Rowley Bridge and then you come up that hill, that's quite steep.
And then you go down.
If you go down.
If you go down, you better not let go
Yeah.
of brakes
Well,
in your wheelchair.
at one point you cross the Ipswich River,
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you come up Meredith, and you go down, and you cross the Ipswich River.
yes.
So you've gone down as much as you've gone up.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'll tell you something. As long as you don't turn right and then you go up and down Hill Street, that's got some really steep hills.
It may have steep hills, but you're going to have to ride them down them too.
Oh, that's when.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly. That's when I realised that Jasper and I were not going to be a running team. I took him up and down Hill Street a few times, and honestly, it was like heavy going trying to get him up the hills.
Poor thing.
All he wanted to do was turn around and go home. That's the only time he moved. He was like, "Oh, home time." And then
It could be a good thing.
Ah, yeah,
We should write up a little brochure.
yeah, that would be a nice thing. Mind you, we're not doing this at the best time of year, though, are we?
Yeah.
Really?
It'll take from now till then. It's like making a calendar. It takes about a year to get anything going.
Yeah.
Where does the loop go from the river, that river, to where the left is? Is there a left
It,
after the river?
it actually, it goes, if you come out, cross Street,
Yeah.
and then you turn left,
Yeah.
and then you go down, and you know where the sledding hill is?
Is that what?
The big steep hill that backs onto Route 1.
Yeah.
And then and so when you're down at the bottom of the sledding hill, and when you go down, there's where they launch all the kayaks.
Yeah.
And then just go past that, and then you turn left, and it takes you around in a whole great big loop down.
That's just past the what's that other place called? That's a big one with the brick mansion.
Oh, yes, I know the one you're talking about. The one that's derelict at the moment. Yep, that one.
It's got somebody's name, like was president of the United States, Coolidge House or
Yes,
something. Isn't
that's
it?
right.
Is that what it is?
The Coolidge Estate.
Was that a president? No. Is that
No
Calvin
idea.
Coolidge?
Cool.
I don't know. How would
Well,
you
you
know? You're
should know.
Scottish.
So, yes.
So you got a lot to
So you've got
look at going
stacks,
around that
and
thing.
it's actually a pretty scenic walk as well.
You know what else? I don't know whether it's still down there. Is that bridge that goes over the river? We used it in commercials a lot.
Oh, that's on private land. That one.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it. It's deemed unsafe, but
I'm sure it is.
Uh-huh.
It's unsafe then.
yeah, it's down. It's still.
You get permission to use it.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. That's one of the things that the scouting is a whole occupation for the movie industry. They fly over places in a helicopter, and then I'd like to fly down, and then you try and arrange it,
A visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fly up and down Route 1 a lot. They used to. 1A. Up through Hamilton.
Well, if that's
With all
what they're
those
doing,
things
I
they-
thought they were looking for accidents.
No, well, that's a different bunch.
Yeah. No, there's
All those big estates that the hunt goes through.
Yeah. No, that's what I was trying to think. The street right where the river is headed towards Route 1. Isn't there? There's a white picket fence right that had those. Did your sheep ever go there, or was that someone else's?
Oh, that's
sheep?
someone else's sheep.
That's what I was saying, because I remember we had to move them one time.
Those sheep have got no fencing.
Yeah, I thought.
Ava and I, we count our sheep at night. We've got 10 sheep. We're not happy unless we've got 10 sheep. If we've got more than 10, we've not counted right. And we were coming. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, I hope not, because she's underage. But we were coming up on is it Main Street, and we turned right at the co-op. To go up to her. And she said to me, "Are those our sheep?" Because we think we've got the only sheep in the area.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the sheep in this field, and I'm going, "Whoa!" I'm like, "No." I said, "Those are not our sheep." And she went, "Are you sure?" And I'm thinking, "Well, I need my glass." I said, "No." We stopped, and we got out, and we were like, "They are not our sheep." And then we're thinking, why are those sheep still in that field? That's unbelievable. Because there was no fencing. We could have walked in and walked back out.
Yeah.
But we're not into sheep rustling, so it was fine. And then the next day we were coming round, the sheep weren't there because they were in the paddock across the road where they'd wandered. I was like, no idea whose sheep they are,
Yeah.
but they're not ours.
They have-
We never ever found out.
Did they have like I think they had some type of electric thing.
No, I think they went for
did
a
they got
wander.
through? Oh, they must.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
think
always.
they must have been there by mistake.
I think they managed to move around.
It
a
could
little
be,
bit.
but you could also have a dog watching them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I think they.
You know,
moved around.
there is a guy. It's sheep.
mm-hmm,
There's a guy with a bunch of sheep to come in and clear land,
mm-hmm,
and he's got 3
mm-hmm.
white
Oh,
Pyrenees or something.
that's right.
Yes, and they stay with the sheep all the time.
Yeah,
No, but I think you're right. Those ones would move around a little bit because
Yeah.
we'd be hunting and all of a sudden one would pop out of somewhere and I was like, I don't think they're supposed to be.
they just wander those sheep. I think that they weren't supposed to be there,
Could
but
be. Could be.
I think that you know what sheep
Makes
are
a
like.
much better story with
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah,
Because we'd have to change the route sometimes because they'd be in that field where they
Yeah.
want to jump into and
Yeah.
we couldn't. 'cause
and there was a lot of building work and I think drainage work going on as well
Oh,
because that's low-lying land.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So that was exciting. That used to be our excitement. Find out where the sheep were and just be confident that they weren't ours. Nothing nicer.
Okay.
It's like when you get the call and they say, "Oh, there's 3 donkeys and they're going down towards Route 1." You're like, "Oh God!" And you run and you say, "That remember that time we were there?" And we're like, "Oh, they're
I
not
can't-
our donkeys."
I can't tell you how much of my life has been chasing loose animals.
I know.
So to have no responsibility in that regard,
It's
just
lovely. I know.
Oh,
It was the most exciting thing. Remember, because you were there as well, and the 3 donkeys.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, the donkeys are out, the donkeys are out. And we're like, oh no, which ones? And we're like, just run. And you picked up the grain bucket, you had the grain bucket, and Janine's in the field going, whoa, with ropes. And we were like, well, they're not our donkeys, but we'll catch them anyway. Oh dear. Excellent. Right.
Janine's got a couple really good-looking horses over there.
No,
Yeah.
they're stunning.
That one
Princess.
that's- who is that?
Princess, the black one.
The black one.
Isn't she nice?
That is a gorgeous animal.
She got on her.
She's super.
She got on her bareback today. She was really.
Yeah, she's dead steady. Really, she's gonna
a
make
nice
someone
horse.
a really nice, steady rider.
Well, you know the expression, been hunted and snaffled by a lady.
yeah, that's her.
Janine wants to been ridden in the woods by a very old lady. She wants to
That's
put
you.
me on get me a picture of me in the woods with
She's a really nice horse.
She's really nice.
The funniest thing about that horse is she used to be a paddock companion with Sky. You know, the grey, flea-bitten grey
the one
horse.
I like. The one I like. Yeah.
And you used to, you used to take them out, and you'd have Sky who would be prancing along beside you to get to the paddock, you know. And then you'd have Princess, and you're like, "Come on, pick your feet up," and she'd be like, "Oh, da da da." She just wanders behind you. You don't even have to put a lead rope on her. She's like, "I'll be coming." You're like, you stand there, and Sky's in, she's grazing, and the other one's still coming. You're like, "Oh my goodness."
I know she's really well. Even just being groomed, she just stands there.
Yeah,
she's
she's a
very
nice-
sweet.
she's a nice
She's
horse.
very nice.
horse.
And Chester is stunning.
Isn't
I
he?
don't know that
Chester.
one.
Oh, you know Chester. He's
That's
the one
white
that
legs.
the likes
I didn't
of.
see him today.
Oh,
With Mo.
Where is he?
He's in with Mo.
Oh,
He's in the
he's not very fat, is he?
No.
No.
That's why I don't like him.
Oh, he's lovely.
Yeah,
He's
I love the great
stunning
rounded.
looking.
Yeah,
That's Sky then.
yeah, that's right. I like that gray. That was a nice one.
Yeah. She's doing
I
really
wonder if
well.
these people can hear us talking like this.
Oh,
Can they?
sorry.
Ah.
Somebody will maybe tell us. Can you hear us? Maybe. Yes. I hope so. Anyway, so yeah, she's lovely, but Chester is looking stunning.
Yeah, he looks good.
Got a lot of nice horses on there at the moment, and I think
You got a couple losers.
we always have a few losers.
You gotta have a few, right?
I think Bixby is going down to Aiken. He's got a home.
Bixby.
That's the very young one we brought in, the Dutch harness.
Black?
No, he's a chestnut with white
Oh.
glaze. Remember the young
Oh,
one?
he's in with the sheep now?
Yes.
I
You
was
see,
not impressed.
Do you know what we've ended up with? We've ended up with a whole load of geldings that don't get on.
Ah.
So you've got paddocks that are blocked because you can't combine, and it's made life really very difficult.
Usually geldings are fine.
Exactly, but we've got mares on site, and this is the first time in the last 6 months we don't normally have mares.
Huh.
We've had geldings for so long, so
Yeah.
now all of a sudden they're all in competition who's the biggest and the best and the most handsome.
I know.
Honestly, they're absolute pains in the butt. So, so Bixby's going down, and he's got a home that's going to train him.
Oh, there's somebody else for.
Yes.
It doesn't look like a Janine type horse.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
okay.
But he was a really bad rescue. He was the one that came in, and he'd gone on, you know, the metal hay feeders.
Yeah.
He'd gone on with all four legs and his body in the middle of it. So he'd been a big. He was going to be euthanized, but he's in perfect working order now. So
Well, if he does for a horse, let me tell you, I watched today. She had 3 horses in this one pasture. She finally got 3 of them in, or rather 2 of them and a donkey. Eating out of rubber tubs on the ground. The donkey was eating and eating and eating and being very nice. That red one that you're talking about with the white face comes in and starts to eat and says, "Oh, great!" and puts his foot in it and goes, "Fish!" There's flies all over the place. And then it goes around and picks it all up. And the donkey kept eating out of the one. You know, that's a horse and a donkey.
So,
goddamn stupid horse.
was that in the left-hand paddock?
Is it what?
Was that the left-hand paddock? That chestnut?
Not when she got through with it. She has them down in the back end.
That's Roman.
Roman?
Roman.
With the white face?
Yeah.
Young.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He was down.
Stupid.
Yeah. So he was down here for a while. He's not technically ours,
Oh.
but
Get rid of him, quick.
he's a nice horse.
Is
He's
he?
really nice. Yeah, he's actually nice. He's good fun. And I think she put Elmo in the back as well. You know, the really skinny
I don't
one.
know, it was another
But
miscellaneous
very
horse.
dark,
Yeah.
dark bay. Yeah, he went down the back.
The only
as
one
well.
with any sense out of the whole thing was
It
the
was a
donkey.
She's lovely. That's Winnie.
Yes, nice donkey.
She's pregnant. That one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is she?
You're sure?
She's the one that did actually have the pregnancy blood draw that came back positive, but
Oh.
she also is actually looking pregnant.
No.
I know she sort of filled out.
Yeah.
Well, she had a good meal today, I'll tell you.
Yeah, she's a really nice donkey as well. Okay, so somebody thought it was a knob for the stove or the washer. But no.
Nobody
no,
said the bidet.
No, oh, no, she didn't. She said, "Oh my God, for a bidet." Oh, and it was a box from the box department, obviously, Carly. The box we put in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh. I know, we were a touch late.
Okay, now,
Yes.
we have several people that are still supposed to get prizes for the last 2 shittings.
For the monkey fists.
Yeah.
Because I think
We need the addresses of these people.
Judy's got them.
No, she hasn't. She said she asked you, and you said Janine had it, and Janine said you have it. This is not working
That's
out
not
right.
good. So where's the list of the numbers with the people?
I have the.
All
Do
right.
you know the number?
No, Janine's got the number.
Well, let's try and find the number.
I thought the picture frames had gone out.
The picture frame did go out, but they were supposed to have get some monkey
Right,
fists too,
okay.
or something here.
My gosh. So let's go back to the very first
Well,
one.
the other
then.
thing is that Betsy has come up with some metal monkey fists
Oh,
that she did from my molds that I made for her. She's got earrings and she's got some keychains. and
Oh, that would
things,
be
which
nice.
would be very nice. So I would like to,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta have the names and numbers.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to get on that. Ugh.
Yeah, we will. We've talked about this now for about 3 weeks.
Yes.
So all the people who are expecting to get these prizes,
Yes.
hang in there. We haven't got there yet.
We're getting there.
And you notice there's 2 blank ones up here.
Wow.
There's 2 blank spots.
Yeah, because
You ran out of numbers.
we've got a bit of a squint bit.
Oh, I see that too. Yeah, that's on the edge. But these are right in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So they're asking how your leg is.
Well, it's
Still attached.
It's still attached. It's still attached. I think it's better now.
Did they go down? You've been scratching it.
I was. It itches. No. Did you want to see my belly?
No, I don't. But thanks for the very kind offer.
It's black and blue.
Oh, lovely.
I didn't know I was going to get black and blue. Well, actually, they told me that.
Yeah. You'll have to do this in a more sequential order, so you start at one side,
I've
work
done
to the other,
that.
then
Have
go
a
back.
little line.
Well, yes, I'm doing that. What I do is I take my little alcohol thing and I put it someplace, and then that's where I shoot. So I have it planned ahead. I don't wipe.
I only caught the alcohol bit. I thought you were having a drink before you started. I was like, ooh.
It's not a bad idea either. I have a problem with the way they wipe your arm when they're going to give you an injection. They start, now up here is dirty, and they're dragging it down
And then
through.
you take it back up.
Yeah. Have you ever watched them do that?
I actually have a bit of a needle problem, so I don't watch anything to do with needles.
Well, I watch that, and then there's the ones that go this way and circle, and that is, I think, more accurate because they're on the outside.
Yes.
You know, and you've left it pure. But this business, I think that's just. I don't think that's right. I don't know who's teaching that, but that just doesn't seem right to me.
I think it's the worst when they try to draw the blood and the kids are trying to do it and they can't get your vein and they just keep poking you a few times and you got like marks all over you.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard because some people, my veins aren't, I don't know, pop out, so the kids
it can-
pop around a
it
few
can be
times.
very sore as well.
Because they pop you a few times.
Yeah. 8-inch.
I don't know.
Sorry, Carly. 8-inch floppy disks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Fortran on IBM punch cards.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Nick's family. They're still here somewhere.
Somebody-
And they're coming back this weekend. So maybe if you've got time.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
You'll find me in this chair.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh my gosh. And then, yes, that's always been a problem. People using the letter O for the number 0.
Oh, gee, I know it.
That's yeah. Exactly.
We haven't gotten to the. Does your husband understand that their thing, Alexa?
I have no
Alexa,
idea.
say hello.
Well, it said hi. It didn't say hello.
What?
It only said hi. It didn't say hello.
Oh. Alexa, say hi.
Did you hear what it said?
No.
Hello.
Oh, there it goes.
That's so weird.
Well, I think you've got a really contrary Alexa.
If it's funny, sometimes
That's me and technology for you.
sometimes when it's on, TV's on, it'll answer the TV. I'll have one in my house.
I don't understand. Is that talking to my phone?
I don't
What's
know.
it talking? Can I take that with me to these nursing homes?
And sing songs.
You think so?
Yes.
I gotta try
I
that.
think if it's connected to the phone, right?
I don't know whether it's connected to the phone.
Oh, so with the myriad of things going on, I assume there won't be a calendar. No, I think we're still attempting a calendar, weren't we?
We don't stand a shot. Really?
Right. Maybe not
Because
this
you
year.
have to get it out. You have to get it out for the Christmas market, and it's before Thanksgiving, and
Right. Okay.
there's just so much to put in the calendar. You don't realize it, but
Yeah.
you know, you got all the writing to do, and you got to figure out when Christmas is, all that stuff.
It's on the 25th of December every year. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
know.
much I've got.
Okay, so do we put in the 19th of the month? Remember our 19th of the month?
We're going to the fire department.
You know, it's stuff like that. You want to, you know.
Yeah.
And then when it comes down, and you got this great big space at the bottom, do we want to fill that up with people? Maybe dogs that we play. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many decisions to make, and nobody ever agrees in the first place. Even to come up with 13 photographs is the problem.
Yes. I've got the perfect.
We got to start now for next year.
Yeah, I've got the perfect one for December.
Oh,
It's Ted in a snowstorm.
what?
There's a red barn, Ted the mule, and the snow's falling.
Perfect.
It was beautiful.
Save it for next.
Yes,
We'll
exactly.
try it for 26.
Yes. Oh. So this actually must work because everybody is hearing us.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, good.
Oh, here's a lady that has monkey fist earrings that she purchased years ago from Betsy's. And little Wanda has gone back to Janine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But, bugger, she was missing. I said, Janine, I thought she glued her to her side the whole time. She was missing. And Janine says, you know, at lunchtime she goes down to be with the workmen.
Oh, I know, because they feed her.
Yeah, that's got to be a mile down the road. They're way down at the turn of the road.
And
She was gone for a long time.
it's lunch. She has a proper sit-down lunch. They go,
She has a routine.
she does. They go and get pizza.
She wanted pizza today.
And they're really lovely because they always say, do you want anything, do you fancy anything from down in? And we're like, no, it's fine. But then Wanda's right in. Obviously,
No
she
wonder why
understands that.
she won't eat the dog food.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
gotta get hold of them to come and move the stove and stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You go through Wallace.
Right.
Jean will see Wallace.
Maybe this weekend we could have a stove moving party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 That'd be good.
My in-laws aren't much younger than you, but the three of you can have at it.
You're like, here's the party. You're like, here you go.
I found something for us all to do.
There you go.
Oh dear. Have you found your trailer?
No.
No.
I know. Yeah.
Nope. Didn't find the trailer. No, it's not a big deal for me. It's just the concept of somebody just walking off with, or demolishing the, or just taking stuff out of here. It's crazy.
Weird.
Yes.
I don't give a shit, frankly.
No.
Ugh. Why would anybody want it?
I don't know.
What? Okay.
Well, I had the back door fixed on it. It was working perfectly now.
Well, okay, but what would you do with a big trailer like that? What are you going to hold?
Well, you know what I would do with it.
You have furniture. Forget that one.
She just wants it because it's not hers.
Yeah, why
That's
would
why.
why would anybody need that great big thing?
Well, unless you've got horses.
No. Well,
and
manure.
poop. Yeah, for hay and manure. Yeah, you've not got much. Well,
Wait till they try dragging it around. They find out it's almost a foot wider on either
I
side.
know.
Yeah, they'll probably take something out. And then
I
they'll
know. I know. Yeah. I don't know how many indentations I've got in the back of my car from that trailer.
Yeah.
I've given up trailer reversing.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
I backed up the trailer today to get Olaf's hay down at the co-op, and Janine said that the guy said to her, "She could really back that trailer, can't she?" they don't expect it.
No.
Little old lady backing up a trailer.
I know. With 3 dogs hanging out the car.
Right, I know.
And Wanda.
And what is so
Oh dear.
How are we doing?
We're doing fine. It's 6:49. So we should probably go and work out the dilemma of the fridge.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, let's
The
fix
fridge
that.
decided to go super hot.
Felt like it was there.
I can't imagine the whole thing. I can't hear what explanation. I can't hear who did what.
Yeah. But we're just going to sort it out
I
from
want
where
cold
we stand.
stuff.
Yes.
Because otherwise you get tummy troubles.
Oh God. And I don't know if they did this here, but when you were at school, did they give you milk in cartons?
Yeah.
Oh God. And they delivered it in the morning and they left it wherever. And you had to go and pick it up and it just stank.
Yeah,
The
terrible.
smell.
Yeah, the
It
smell
actually
of
put
the-
me off milk for life.
Really?
Really? I just oh, bad
It's a
stuff.
bad thing.
It's a really bad thing. Whoa.
Bad thing.
Yeah. See, still.
At any rate, there's an awful lot of stuff in that refrigerator.
Yeah.
It's just
So
gonna
what
have
we
to
should
go.
do is, if we switch this off, you can roll over
Go ahead.
on your chair.
What are we gonna do?
We'll roll you over in your chair,
See what she doesn't
and we can
want.
supervise
Okay.
All right.
in case we throw out something
I
that's
have a walker.
imminently right.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
night.